Along the western banks of the Mississippi, between New Orleans and Baton Rouge, the air is thick and heavy and filled with sounds of French, English, and Creole. Here, more than 400 years ago, Choctaw and Chickasaw Indians developed an agrarian acumen and cultivated a unique strain of tobacco called perique. The seed flourished on this land skirting the river, but today is raised by only a few small growers. From these last remaining sources, Santa Fe Natural Tobacco Company, maker of 100% additive-free natural tobacco products, proudly carries on the perique tradition as the only manufacturer of perique tobacco cigarettes. Perique has long been treasured for its robust flavor, arrived at through a combination of traditional farming methods and skillful processing techniques. One of the growers is Percy Martin, who farms 12 acres of perique tobacco in St. James Parish, Louisiana. The farm has been in his family for nearly 2 centuries and is the primary source for natural American spirit perique tobacco. In Louisiana, Percy is legendary.
Well, I don't believe other farmers had the same ambition as I, because I've got a history that all the other farmers were always watching me. Whatever I do, they do. When I plant the seed, I select some of the tallest plant and the straightest one. It made an idea that about the root system of the plant.
Planting takes place in mid-March, finishing mid-April. 3 weeks of harvesting begins near the end of June. The workers, with a quick lick of their cane knife, sever the tobacco plants at their base. They lay out the stalks overnight so that the moist air will make the leaves easier to handle. The tobacco is brought to the barn and hung from the rafters. Its smell is earthy and pungent. It'll take 21 days of hot weather for it to dry. For 2 weeks, a dozen workers strip leaves from stalks. After shaking and beating the dust out, the leaves are moistened to make stem removal easier. The leaves are then deftly deveined by hand, just as they have been for centuries.
And after the stripping, that's when we stack them in a barrel and stack them uniformly, in other words, so the pressure will be equalized all over.
The leaves are wrapped in 2-pound bundles and placed in old oak whiskey barrels. The tobacco is then put under pressure with huge jack screws, where it ferments for approximately 9 months, providing it with a rich, smoky flavor.
And then the fermentation starts. The minute you put pressure on it, it starts. Nothing being added, just a little water when we're stripping. Mother Nature control the timing. Have to be cured to be perique. Not cured is not perique. In all the time, more than one family used to get together. They used to help each other. When one family would finish his tobacco, the others would come help him and all that and finish. Just help each other.
Today, this rare tobacco survives thanks to the time-honored traditions of farmers like Percy Martin and Santa Fe Natural, who combine perique with high-quality 100% U.S.-grown tobacco to provide smokers with one of the world's most unique tobacco treats.
No additives in our tobacco does not mean a safer cigarette. Surgeon General's warning: cigarette smoke contains carbon monoxide.